What's going on? It's Ron Baker, actor, singer, dancer, choreographer, all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? The coolest motherfucker on the planet is here right now. Originally, I'm a dancer and a choreographer first. That's what I've been doing for like the last 10 plus years. Music is something I've always really wanted to do. I just didn't have the confidence, especially I used to do the choir and stuff like that. But as I got older, my voice started changing. I was like, nah. So I really started getting into dance and figured I was really good at it. It was a hustle for me as well, making money, but also like teaching, and really like that's a part of my passion. Like music came about with a lot of my friends that are doing music. I started really hanging around at the time. They really inspired me to want to get into the booth and start writing and start creating. And naturally I perform, so it kind of just came hand in hand. Even though they are very different, you know what I mean? I was very more comfortable dancing before I got comfortable just picking up the microphone. I probably got two experiences that are probably my best experience. One would be like actually releasing that first music project, because it took me 3 years to like get all of the music done, but then still like have the confidence to put it out at the same time, and like not have this fear of being judged, and just having my music just speak for itself. Performing wise, my best experience was probably back in March. I did a headlining performance, and that was a really, really great night, especially because I got to bring a lot of those people up on stage that these songs with me. So for me, that's the beginning of like, all right, when you get big and you make it, like you can put people on and bring people with you. So that was a really great experience for me as well. I'm inspired by various genres of music. It was very different growing up in my house, so I got a lot of old jazz and John Coltrane and stuff like that of those nature. But then I'm like 90s R&B all day, 90s hip hop all day long. You know what I mean? Even 2000s R&B hip hop all day long. I'm stuck there. You know what I mean? But I'm also a dancer, so I like dance music as well. I like house music. I like Bob Marley, but I like Anita Baker. I like Tony Braxton, but I like DMX. You know what I mean? I was really big on groups growing up as well, so like a Jodeci and Jagged Edge. My favorite male singer is Avant. I really connected with Avant growing up. But those are like big names that inspire me: Bob Marley, Lauryn Hill, Jodeci, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx's first album is amazing. That was a lot of the inspiration for the stuff that I'm trying to do in the future. So for my creative process, I can't force it. Writing my first project, most of my songs were written at work, like when I'm not supposed to be doing my own personal stuff. That's where I would just lyrics would come to me, and I'm like, I gotta stop what I'm doing, I gotta write this down, or pull up my phone and put it in the notes. And then that's how the songs came about. Like anytime that I ever was like, I'm gonna sit down and write a song right now, I'm just sitting there stuck. You know what I mean? I can't do it. It's also hard for me sometimes to do like choreographing and writing music at the same time. So like I have to pick times where I turn one off and really focus on one, and then focus on the other. Whatever the demand is at that time, whether I'm doing more choreographing or whether I'm doing more music and performances. Like I gotta learn to turn one of the two off sometimes, because I can't mix. When I'm really into dancing and choreographing, like I got writer's block. But when I'm writing and I'm making hits, you know what I mean? Like choreographing, I'm like, I don't know, I'm not inspired right now. My first real passion was probably art. People who know me for growing up, like the things that people know me for in different time periods of my life is different depending on when you met me. So like if you grew up with me from elementary school, you knew that I was doing art, like drawing all the time, like drawing people. That's what I did. And then if you met me like middle school, top of high school, you knew me from dancing and like partying and going out and you know what I mean, just having a good time all the time. But dancing and choreographing and stuff like that, that carried on as I got older. But like if you meet me now, I'm gonna be like, I'm a music artist, so you're meeting me now as Ron Baker the artist, and you'll learn all these other things afterwards. I would love for my fans to know about me that I'm just trying to bring good, sophisticated music back to the scene because of those people that inspire me. Like I'm really about the finesse of the words as opposed to like just bluntly saying things like as far as like how music is today. I like the mystery of music and the art of the words, and You know what I mean? Like songs that I was listening to growing up, like, and I hear them now and I'm like, I had no idea that that's what they was talking about the entire time. Like, it's crazy to me. So that's what I'm about, like, just being smooth with the words, the finesse with my music, and just trying to get people to dance and have a good time again. That's all that my vibe is for with my music. I want people to have a good time, feel good, and still love these records 10, 20, 30 years from now, just like how I love records 10, 20 years ago. Even stuff I never even heard before. I'm like, yo, this came out in 94? I'm bumping this every day, like it's brand new. So that's the feeling I want people to have when they hear my music. Like, you can hear it at any time. It's gonna be timeless. Timeless music, that's what I want.